Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm just journaling, so come on along. This is some nature journaling for Take a Walk on the Wild Side Wednesday, February 9th. First, let's go outside. This is a bright, sunny day in February. It's going to be 40 degrees today. We've had a lot of snow. We had 15 inches of snow. We had 21 inches of snow, but then we had a lot of rain. And you could see there's still some ice and snow in the yard. But what I came out here to look at is this. Look at this. I've been watching it through the window as the snow is melting. And what this was, before the snow melted, was a series of tunnels that is used by a rodent to get around under the snow. And that actually helps protect them from predators in the wintertime when there's a good snow cover and they can travel in tunnels under the snow. So I want to record this special habitat under the snow, or subnivean habitat, that the little mice and shrews and voles use to get around safely and hidden under the snow. But the snow also acts like an insulator and protects them from some freezing temperatures. Now I'm going to look at my White Christmas pack here, see if I can find a pretty snow picture. These are nice. Might just go with like a light gray, snowy. That's a deer, snowflakes. Oh, I like this one. Or maybe I'll use the one with the little trees there. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this to fit over this page. I think I'm going to cover that boy up. This was here mostly for the trolley on that side, so we don't really need him. All right, I'm going to cut the paper to fit the page. I printed out a photo of the tunnels, and I'm going to put that on the page. And then I also thought maybe I'll do a little journaling. But I have this picture of this little mouse here with the gnomes. And I might put that on the page too, just to add some whimsy to my nature journaling. I'm just going to use a little double-sided sticky tape here to put this in. Hopefully I can line it up. I rounded the corners. See how this will go down, and it worked, I think. Yes, all right. This is such pretty paper, White Christmas Recollections pad from Michael. So I like it, I like it. Now, let's see, I have my photo, and I'm going to do some journaling. I know you're going to not think that this really goes with what I'm doing, but it has the little mouse there. And did you know the gnome's house is constructed in tunnels underground too? So I'll see how it looks. It's going to give this a little bit of a fussy cut. There's always something to see in nature. And any time of the year, wherever you are. Whether it's birds or animals or plants. You could always look up at the sky. Okay, I was afraid this might be a little big, but I do want to get that cute little mouse in there, so maybe I'm going to have to cut Mama Gnome out. But I can save her for another page. And maybe we'll just go with the little mouse. Like this. Adds a lot of color to the page. And my picture. And do my journaling. Gotta fit down here. Okay, now this would just be too easy. Glue her down, glue that down, and write. You know I'm not going to go there. Something has to be interactive. So why don't I make a little tip in here? Because she's crocheting or knitting. She's knitting. She's knitting, and I'm going to use this paper of knit sweaters, and this one's blue. That kind of goes nicely with all this blue here. Give it a little more color. Now, do I want a large one or a small one? Just a small one with what? Maybe with her on it. Just a fun little thing here on the side. And I could put something on this side too, can't I? Okay, I've got my tip in. I made it double-sided with the knitting on both sides. And I did distress around the edge with some StazOn Blue Teal. And I'm going to put the Mama Gnome on the outside, and it says, girls are instructed by their mothers and neighbor women in the homely arts. And I'm going to put this on the outside, leave a little bit here for the washi tape. And what glue am I going to use today? Let's see, we've got, is there Fabri-Tac in here? Some of these are like almost empty, but not quite. And should be used up. Dry on the end. Reaching down on the floor to get a piece of newspaper. See if this will come out. Come out, come out. So I'm using Fabri-Tac here. Book pages are a little shiny. Sometimes Fabri-Tac works better on shiny stuff. They're not too bad though. I could probably use tacky glue. Put her down here. I used the teal because of this dark color knit in the corner there. Love that color. I was almost going to use green, but I went for the blue. Okay, how many nature journals have gnomes on their pages? But that gnome book, you know, is all about gnomes and nature. It's all about the plants and the animals and everything. Of course, it has our household gnomey stuff too, but a lot of it is about nature. And this is going to be a little harder to fit in, but we can angle it. We can angle it, angle it. Maybe take a little bit more off. I was thinking about trying to keep that orange line in there, kind of like that. Looked like watercolor. It also matches her little dress there. Well, maybe, let's see, I can put her straight because she just fits. But maybe I'll put them both a little bit of an angle like that, because I gotta leave room for washi on the edge. Using the Fabri-Tac again. Oh, you know what? The other one's got to go down first. The little girl's going to go on top. So let me see how I can do this. Very carefully, right? Okay, that'll fit there. And get it over a little bit. Like that. Oh, I was going to put blue around the edge. That's okay. No problem. Oh, got glue everywhere. Okay, we'll just add a little blue to it while it's here. No problem. This is only journaling. Just going around the edge with this little, what is this, makeup brush from the Dollar Tree or something. Okay. Put a little more at the top. And gonna use the dabber. Go around the edge of the card. I did that side already. Card is pretty thick now because it's double-sided. I mean, it's not double-sided. I put two cardstocks together to make it double-sided. And now I have to find a piece of washi tape to tip it in. Tip it. Alright, so here's the book. And the sun's coming around the house right now. And this is just going to get tipped in. And then I'm going to do my nature journaling there. Maybe I'll put the date up at the top. Got blue ink all over the page. Okay, I think I'm going to use this out of all the Christmas tapes. This one looks most like nature journaling with the berries and the leaves. For right now, maybe I will just put a little, maybe I'll just use this glue. Let's put a little glue stick there. Too much glue stick, right? Now you got to get this half on and half off. So cut it to size. And that looks pretty good. Trim. Okay, I'll put some more glue stick on this side. Oops. Don't press too hard. Okay, now this gets folded back. Folded back, and it's gonna go I think right about there. I have to stand up. Even if I stand up, I get it crooked, but there maybe. Okay, now a piece on the outside, gonna go here. I guess I didn't have to ink this side because I'm gonna cover it up with the washi. Guess I need to trim that. Ooh, not too bad. Not too bad. Just a little tiny bit at the bottom. And now here's my fun, whimsical Walk on the Wild Side page of Nature Journaling for February 9th. With my Mama Gnome, girls are instructed by their mothers and neighbor women in the homely arts, and you flip open the tip-in. They learn cooking and spinning, knitting, and how to identify animals of prey. In short, everything a woman should know about running a home. And there's my cute little mouse down there playing with the ball of yarn. And there's my printout photo of the subnivean habitat of the local rodents. Just a little bit of nature journaling for the day. The February sun and some heavy rains have washed and melted the snow cover enough so that the subnivean habitat of the local rodents has been exposed. So that's my page for today, and I just want to thank you for coming along today. Happy journaling, happy nature journaling, happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.